Let us say, don't kiss Janet.
Oh, no,
What happens?
She doesn't like
I
it.
don't like it.
Do you bite?
Yeah.
No, I don't like close contact with
Really?
people I don't know. No, Laurence. Even if you gave me a
I'm
few...
pleased on this side, then.
Laurence,
me as
even
much
if you
as you
gave me
like.
a few of your cushions...
It wouldn't buy you.
No.
You
Can't
couldn't
buy
be
me
bought.
with a cushion, love.
Or what about a tie back or a tassel? What about a bra?
No. Laurence, my house is the opposite of yours. It's minimal.
Good. Well, that's what it's all about. Everyone has to find their own style, their own
Yes.
taste, their own expression. I mean, one of the things that I feel is really good, and actually I think this is one of the things that does make Britain great, is the fact that we make our own decisions. And we make our own decisions about where we live and how we want to express our personality. And you want to express your personality in a very minimal way. Bravo. But anyway, moving on.
Oh, Laurence, I've got to ask you before we go any further. I know that you're selling your house.
Yeah.
And there was a big story in the paper that
Yeah.
said that well, your style, I mean, it's not my taste, but it was a style. I mean, it was
Emphatic.
100% you.
Bosomy.
And then you had a makeover when you were selling it.
I know, look at
You
that.
went down the Magnolia route.
That
didn't
is
you?
not Magnolia, that is Mrs. Whippy from my own paint range I have in there. Heaven forfend I might use Magnolia.
Did you make it easier to sell?
Well, we made it. We had moved out, like all family homes, after 8 years. I found an enormous amount of "I hate Daddy" written in sparkly nail varnish behind furniture. So by the time all the furniture was out, we did indeed reincarnate it, and it was interesting actually seeing how my life might have been if it had taken the route down which you have travelled. And I'm very pleased I didn't. So, you know.
I mean, we saw a picture of your house there where you decided to kind of neutralise it, to sell it, and lots of people give that advice, don't they? But how did it feel for you walking around this neutral house when you had invested so much in making it
It's a very interesting point, because actually one of the things that's very seductive is just change. And I know that sounds kind of funny coming from me, because that's basically what I've been doing for 20 years. But a lot of the time with something like that, you go and you go, wow, it looks so different. And that's the point, is it looks different. It doesn't necessarily look better. But yes, I mean, I think there are most people in the country that were trying to sell a house this year will say that the election was appalling for that. You know, it really held everybody back. And we had to take the rather tough decision, because of course I knew I'd be rubbed furiously by the press about the fact that I'd taken the teeth out of my interior decorating.
You mean the frills and the flowers?
I'm in the teeth, Janet. I'm in the teeth and the tusks out of my decorating. And, you know, ultimately, of course, a house is a product like any other. And it's like with China. It's like with the pants in China. You know, there was no point in me going out there trying to sell a very minimalist collection of underwear. You know, actually, what they wanted was something that was very, very ornamental. And, I mean, interestingly about the underwear, the thing I loved the most about the brief, if you'll forgive the pun, I got, was the fact that they wanted a collection that was about empowering businesswomen. It wasn't about objectifying women. It wasn't sort of packaging women. Right. It's very interesting, China, because women are doing incredibly well very, very quickly. You know, female executives are breaking through all the glass ceilings. But a lot of them are now saying that they feel very corporate at work.